You've maybe been seeing a lot of ads popping up for Jarvis, especially if you are a blogger. Jarvis is this really cool artificial intelligence tool that's basically meant to help you with writing copy, whether that be for blog post content or Facebook ads, or honestly, it's probably going to blow your mind all of the things that it can help you with. It's not, as a disclaimer, meant to be something that will write entire blog posts for you. That's not what it is. It could certainly write a lot of content for you, but it's really meant to be used as a tool that can help you improve your content and save you a lot of time. I decided that I was going to try it out. As you can see, I'm still on my trial, but I am already just blown away by it, and I thought it was the coolest friggin' thing. So I'm already jumping on the opportunity to share it with you because I think it's the bee's knees, and we need to be talking about just how much time this saved me. Now, I actually teach blog writing, which makes this all the more funny to me, and I needed to write a new blog post for the holidays for one of my websites. And the website in particular is all about keto, and I did not think that Jarvis was going to be able to create any sort of information for me that I would agree with, because there's a lot of different ways to do keto, there's a lot of opinions, there's a lot of research, and I didn't think it was going to be useful, but I decided to try it anyway, and just to see what would happen if. So I told Jarvis that I wanted it to do a few things for me. So it came into templates, and I wanted Jarvis to give me some blog post topic ideas. I wanted an outline, I wanted an intro paragraph, and I wanted a conclusion paragraph. I am blown away by what it managed to come up with. I went to blog post topic ideas. I told it what my name of my website was, what the product description, like what it was I was trying to convey. Product description basically means like, here's what the topic is generally about. Here's what I'm trying to get towards. Here's some audience trigger words for you to think of. And then here, give me a tone of voice. And I think the tone of voice thing is super cool because you can choose like professional. There's other ones like witty, friendly, angry, grumpy, sarcastic, secretive. There's all sorts of ones. I think it's pretty cool. I gave it that, and I asked for two outputs. Give me two different examples. And I clicked here and clicked generate AI content, and it gave me an output. And so it gave me these ideas. It gave me keto dinner party, how to survive a Thanksgiving dinner like a boss, how to handle parties and holidays when following a keto diet, how to survive the holidays, keto-friendly recipes for Thanksgiving, and the keto diet for beginners. Now, these are great suggestions. They're not all of them are quite what I was looking for, but as a whole, these are great suggestions. So I actually ended up taking the how to survive and the how to handle parties and holidays when following keto diet, kind of mashed them together to create how to survive parties and holidays when following a keto diet. So it took all that. And then I went back into templates and I said, cool, give me an outline. I want you to give me an idea. It even tells you it works best for listicles and how-to style blog posts or articles. Cool, give me something. So I came in here, I told it, here's the blog post title topic, give me a witty tone of voice, and then this is what it gave me. And I'm shook that it could give me this. It's really a nice selection, I think, of major talking points. Now, I didn't use all of them, and some of them I didn't feel were befitting, or they felt like they were both the same thing. So I eliminated them, and then I decided what I was going to use, and it gave me some major talking points from the entire outline of the blog post. So bring a dish to share that's low carb and keto friendly. Let the host know about your dietary restrictions beforehand, et cetera, et cetera. So I used all these as major talking points for my blog post, and then I went and I wrote a little paragraph for each one. And I used these is just to help me write the blog post, and it significantly cut down on the amount of time it took me, because I wasn't sitting here going, oh, okay, I gotta come up with all these ideas and all these talking points and like staying on topic, and it was just so much easier. And then so I got a little greedy because I thought this was just so freaking cool. And I was like, okay, all right, you're pretty cool, Jarvis. Give me an intro paragraph because this can't possibly be this cool. And I came in here, told it the blog post title, gave it some audience trigger words, told it to give me a witty tone of voice, and then I told it to generate, and this is what it gave me. And these are just epic. So I didn't use quite everything here because there's some things that were written that I don't completely agree with in like the respect of what I'm trying to write. But I took everything that it gave me and I ended up with, you can see here it says like, it's that time of year again, you know, people get together for the holidays and you're so excited to see your family, but they ask you what you want to eat and all of a sudden it's like someone knocked the wind out of you. It also gave me, I'm sure you know that the holidays are just around the corner. That time of year, the time of year when people go out and to parties and drink too much alcohol, it can be difficult to navigate the social events. I took everything it gave me, this mishmash, and I made my own, and it says, now, it's that time of year again, you know, when people get together for the holidays, and you're so excited to see your family, but it can be difficult to navigate these social events without feeling like your diet is being compromised. Here are some tips on how to survive parties and holidays while following a keto diet and not feeling like an epic failure. So I took what it gave me and I made my own spin on everything and created an opening paragraph that fit my own tone of voice and also fit in with the perspective of what the blog post is about, who it's for, and kind of addressed what the angle of the blog post is meant to be. I did the same thing with the conclusion paragraph. I even got it to give me a pin description and it gave me metadata. And I just thought, this is genius. Like there's so many things it can do for you outside of blogging too. You can use it for creative story writing. This one made me absolutely laugh my ass off, explain it to a child. And I joked with my husband and I was like, oh, it's for you. So, you can literally rephrase text to make it easier to read and understand. You can do sentence expansion, Facebook ads, Google ads, Amazon products, Instagram photo captions, video ideas, SEO. I mean, it's crazy to me the amount of stuff this thing does. And I'm just like, wow, this has been here for a while. I cannot believe that I haven't been using this because it saved me literally hours of work. I was dreading doing this. I honestly almost didn't write this blog post, even though I am currently as of this recording, running a live round for Blog Writing Made Easy and helping other people write their holiday blog posts. I felt like I don't have the energy. I'm not going to get this done. It's going to take me 6+ hours to write this blog post and do the graphics and do the SEO and do all these things. I just can't even. I can't imagine spending the time on this. I'm struggling to prioritize it. And then I decided to check out Jarvis. And next thing you know, I was done in 2 hours, which is absolutely a record for me. And so, and that's even with like poking around in here and understanding how it works. So absolutely genius. My blog post is absolutely complete. I used all those talking points to give people major ideas, like I said, major ideas for surviving parties and holidays while following a keto diet. And then I expanded on what those things mean and like gave people some ideas of how they could do that. And I think it's just as good of a blog post as anything I could have written if I had spent 6+ hours doing it. without any bit of help. But that's what I want you to understand. Jarvis did not write this blog post for me. It gave me ideas, and sure, it did help me with opening paragraphs and closing paragraphs, but it did not write this blog post for me. I still had to write the content, but it was definitely a big help in doing that. There's lots of other cool things that it can do. Like you saw, I can also save some of my favorites, which I did. I saved some of the favorite ones that I thought were good, that I wanted to make use of, that I used bits and bobs from. I can also see all of the generated content it ever does for me will show up here. I think that's pretty cool. I can trash things. I can create new workspaces. You kind of can't see it because I faced it away. You can create different project workspaces. So it's currently set to personal, but I can add new ones. If I need to work on different projects, maybe if I'm working on something for a client, for example, you could do that. But this is amazing. And everything that I'm using here today that I've showed you, again, I'm on the free trial, but this is the starter version. So it's $29 a month. And I seem to recall that you get, I've already forgotten. You'll have to excuse me. You get access to all the templates for generating high quality content, and you get 20,000 words, 39 plus templates, 6 languages, 10 user seats, and support chat. Honestly, this 20,000 words I think is perfectly reasonable. I used less than 800 doing that for that one blog post. Okay, more than 800, excuse me. So 782 and 183 over the span of time that I was working it. But yeah, that's $29 a month. That's a pretty good price, I think, for everything that I would be able to do with this. And I don't think that I am going to need Pro. I don't know what a long form writing assistant is, but I'm perfectly honestly very happy with this starter for $29 a month. I thought this was great. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Obviously, I'm still very new to using Jarvis, so I can only help to a certain degree, but I think that this is pretty epically cool and worth a looky-loo. So enjoy that little bit.